We're gonna win these last ones. We always turn up late in the season. We got a problem with getting started heavy.
Shit, we
got
got
moving shit out the way.
We need a quarterback. I'm sorry, I just need a solid QB.
Because Pittsburgh did what we needed to do yesterday.
Right. I'm not saying he bad, but he ain't getting it done.
His body, man.
He old. You know what I mean? Sorry. It's just like
that don't mean nothing. You seen Flacco coming there.
But no, this is my point. Roger ain't gonna be there for the next 4 years.
Right.
Roger damn near out the damn league in about 2. We need somebody that's gonna be there for the next few years and keep giving us consistent play. And our defense, we can't do everything. Offense got to be heat. When we lost Ben Roethlisberger, AB, Le'Veon Bell, we have not been the same. And I'm talking about my Steelers. It's like when y'all got Chase, T. Higgins, and when you had Joe, Nixon.
Yep.
Y'all was fired. I ain't gonna hold you. Mm-hmm. We ain't been fired since then. You know what I'm saying? We working on it. And that's the fan. It sucks, but you got to deal with it.
And then Sunday, all 3 of them back together.
Cool.
T.
All them.
He's
on concussion protocol?
He's on the protocol right now. We don't know. Protocol. They trying it out through this week. We get a week off.
Don't rush that man back up and give him mess him up.
It's him.
Y'all gotta be smart when it comes to that.
We won without him.
You won without him.
Hold on. Give him a couple more. Give him another game.
He fell on his neck, right? Off that one.
He hit his heart. He hit his head hard.
Bro, don't rush that. Give him 2-3 games. Come back, man. And if you keep winning without him,
I say bring him back in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense because it gives the time his head to heal. Because you keep letting somebody keep ringing your bell because you want to get this incentives and shit. You still got to think about life after football.
You got away, but her not playing that little video with your boy Cam Hayward.
That's good.
I got a video. I was just waiting. It was just small while y'all was talking. I should have had it blew up. So that was my fault. That's why I just took it off for now. It's still up. Just got to put it back up there.
Yeah, go ahead, play this right fast.
I can't wait, bro. I can't wait.
You tore us down last weekend.
Yeah. I told you that, but I ain't bring up no video. I talked, you know what I mean? You want to bring up some other stuff. That's petty.
Welcome to the petty party.
I can't wait, bro. You will not win tomorrow, next week.
Oh, we winning. We ain't worried
about
it.
All right.
We're going to beat Buffalo.
Being kneed in my stomach. And then, just jawing back and forth, and then, ticked off the entire game because as a quarterback they're protected, but I'm not. It just pisses me off.
You think he needed you?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Did he cross the line throughout the game, or
that was that one incident?
Is that on purpose by him?
Yes. He even said after, I had to do something to get you off me.
My dough jump out the window. No, you can't get no money, silly hoe. Silly hoe.
I just hit a stain, funny dope. Hey, funny dope. Talking out his neck. Pistol to his throat, bang. Blow this motherfucker, he gon' choke. Nah, bang. On the ground, on the floor, zone pick. Feds in my dough, jump out the window, nigga. No, you can't get no money, silly hoe. I just hit a stain, funny dope. Hey, funny dope. Talking out his neck, pistol to his throat, bang. Blow this motherfucker, he gon' choke. Nah, bang. On the ground, on the floor, zone pick him up. Take him to the mall, to the fucking thing. I'm riding through New York, bang. Finna go and shoot New Jersey up, bang. Tryna take my chain, I ain't going. We gon' come and blow New Jersey up, bang. You want something? Hurry up. Tryna rob, bitch, we 30'd up. Just like volcanoes, bitch, I'm curried up. Cheese in my pockets, velvet up. Hey, I'm a gorilla in a fucking coop. Finna pull up in the zoo.
Starting
quarterback.
Only person that should be
Our
flexing.
starting
No.
quarterback.
Only person that should be
Our
flexing,
starting
talking shit
quarterback.
is Joe Burrow.
Our
Everybody,
starting quarterback.
no, only
Our
person
starting
that should be talking
quarterback.
shit is Joe Burrow.
And me.
All them other niggas, about time. That's what
Yes,
I want to
about
say.
time.
About time. Yo, defense. Thank you for waking up. Y'all ain't getting no damn props because you did your job for once. Because y'all was talking shit about them niggas all other week.
Hey,
I'm being 100.
we being 100. We gotta be cool. We gotta be happy about our win
Hey,
and
niggas
the
went
way
up.
they
But
won.
I don't like how they hype, man. Like, nah,
Because
bruh.
if Joe Burrow never was hurt, we'd be number one in the division.
If coulda, woulda, shoulda, nigga, that ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Everybody on your team is a boss.
Hey, we got damn Sam who just walked in the building. You just walked in to get this work right here. Sam. Nah, you gonna get it.
Y'all got it. I heard what y'all was getting into on the way here. So.
Nah, Coach, I got something for you though. Check this out.
Oh no, they pulling up some videos and
I
everything.
think that.
See how petty they ass petty, bro. I we talked about it. Y'all putting up videos.
I mean,
Petty
I
as
feel
hell.
good.
I was just playing.
Say it. Go ahead, say it. I want to hear it. No, Sam, say
It's
something.
all good. I'm leaving the hospital, so I'm you know what I mean? I'm fresh here. Came straight here from the
Them
hospital.
niggas happy because they finally won a game.
I ain't
Amen.
mad. I'm glad.
Hello.
Thank you. We ain't
But
mad
we
either.
won and both of
We
y'all
won.
teams lost.
Okay.
So what that mean?
I need to see this video then.
Here's the three biggest takeaways from Texans versus Colts. Number one, somebody please alert the FBI. Every single official that was a part of this atrocity of a game needs to be investigated, indicted, and locked up for life. There were so many bad calls and missed calls that I genuinely lost count. None bigger, however, than the phantom DPI call on Kenny Moore, which literally gifted Houston a free 6 points. Number two, after starting 7-1, the Indianapolis Colts are staring.
My bad. I turned it off on an accident.
Oh, I was like, that's the
That was an accident.
You
No,
might
that
say
was-
nah.
I was clicking off all the ones and click.
Y'all did get some crazy calls on that.
I can bring it
Man,
back up.
I'm
Nah,
cool
it's
with
cool.
it. I'd rather it be like that because
Hey,
it don't
AJ.
matter right now.
What's your record?
8-4.
Oh, we can't say shit about them.
We can say that they struggling,
No,
but they could be struggling.
They finally
Just two in a
struggled.
row.
We can say that now they have been
Yeah,
exposed.
this two
They've
in a
been
row.
exposed, bro. We know how to stop them now.
But we,
Hold on.
we losing one-score games. We all get blowed out. Why is it the same?
Our quarterback wasn't in there.
Why is it the same?
Our quarterback
Why is
wasn't
it
in
the
there.
same? Like
Hey.
and the first thing they said was calls. They didn't say my quarterback did nothing goofy number one.
No, y'all
They
didn't do
say
that.
we-
Y'all got some
they
crazy
said-
calls.
because
yesterday.
it was face masks that didn't get called,
Yeah.
fake ass defensive pass interferences, just weird shit. So I'm cool. Like I just want to be able to just make it to the dance, have everybody help
Yeah,
me,
cuz.
and then it's mano y mano.
We can
That's
make
all I
it.
want to
We
do.
still
I want
in the
y'all to
race.
make it to the dance.
Bengals back in the race.
I mean,
Yeah.
if y'all win the
everybody
next
lose.
5, y'all be what? Y'all be what? 9-8.
9-8.
How about this?
Because y'all got to worry about Kansas City. Because I think Kansas City number 10.
Kansas
Yeah,
City
Kansas
might not
City
even
is
get
6
in.
and 6.
Yeah.
I don't see them.
But if they win 5, they'll be 11.
I don't see them
and
beating the
6.
Texans, bro. I don't see them
11
beating.
and 6.
I don't see them beating the Texans. I don't see them beating the Texans this week.
Man, we had them for real. We could have.
Texans.
They cold.
They gonna be the
y'all
one.
only-
They gonna be the
red,
eliminator.
red unis fired. Too.
Y'all only scored 16 points, right?
They only scored 20.
It was only 20.
But y'all score over 20 every game.
Yeah, that's the first time we scored less than 20.
And your running back got shut down. He couldn't really do nothing.
I think a lot of times the coach get away from the run a little too early because when you got somebody that can break it, you got to keep chipping away at 1 and 2 yards, 3 and 4 yards. If he did the numbers, he did 20-some carries, 80-some yards. That's 4 yards a carry. You know what I mean? Like you got to be cool with that and keep if the pass shit ain't working, you got to keep pounding that motherfucker because he get one cut. He gets 30, 40 yards. And now they got to respect it a little more. But I think we get a little away from the run a little too fast. And because he's still averaging what he averages. So, I mean, I ain't tripping. I mean, I'd rather us lose now than, you know what I'm saying, figure this shit out because we still got some games left. You know what I'm saying? We still got 5 games left.
And then
we 8-4. We still got 5 games left to try to get the kinks out before we start really where it's one and done. We can still play next week. Yeah. It don't matter to the playoffs. It's one and done then, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, so that's what I want to get to. Let's get us to the dance.
Y'all going to the playoffs.
I don't know though. If we lose a few more games,
y'all might be out.
Jacksonville would be in and we won't. You know what I mean? So I mean,
that NFC loaded. So you know what I mean. With all the wins, the NFC they loaded. You know what I mean. So I believe the Super Bowl team who win probably gonna come out the NFC.
Is Detroit gonna be there this year?
Nope.
No.
They falling out too, and the Eagles falling.
Yep.
Eagles falling, but
it's one of them
seasons.
They
just lost to Carolina, didn't they?
It's one of them seasons where everybody
falling, but the Texans
be losing, and then you know what I'm saying, the weak teams be winning.
The Texans, man, bro.
I want to see who they
started out 0-3.
Who are like playoff ready? Who are experiencing the playoff?
They started off 0-3.
Who?
The Texans now they 7-5.
Yeah,
I think they go beat the Chiefs.
So
they should.
I guess he didn't show up, but how you been in business for 30 years? Ain't make it, James. Fancy, where you at? This a business, you feel me? You gotta inbox me and let me know. But anyway, let's keep it going.
He heard it was.
I'm gonna talk my shit.
He heard it was gonna be snowing and be like, "Oh man, I don't want to drive home in the snow."
No hard feelings or nothing. I mean, but
it's all
just keeping it real. You know, it's day to day. You know, everything happens day to day, and it might be something important.
But the one thing I like to always give people grace.
They gotta have grace.
Because
I'm just talking my shit. Y'all know
don't nobody know exactly what's going on. Because while you talking shit and you find out something really happened tragically, you will feel a certain type of way. That's why I said I give them grace. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I choose not to jug at a motherfucker, even because me dealing with my situation. I almost called y'all and said I wasn't gonna make it.
But I'm being
nigga dinner didn't get there to fucking 8:30, 8:30. His dinner. And this is his
it was
birthday
a joke
today.
Sound.
Okay, but everybody don't joke the same.
They don't. Everybody
They're gonna laugh. They're gonna laugh.
I wasn't trying to be agreed upon. I was just speaking. I don't care if nobody agree with me. Honestly, that's why y'all get the unapologetically saying from. Because I ain't apologizing for me and my perspective. Y'all did disclaimer.
You said somebody's birthday.
Yeah, we definitely did.
My daddy just turned 83 today.
Well, happy birthday,
Shout out to Pops. Happy birthday, Pops.
I was going to feed him, giving this little cheese steak and all that shit. You know, like trying to rush here, so I need something else to get a drink. I just came straight here from take my sticker off.
Why I remember. Shout out to my sister Jamie J. She's gonna be on BET tomorrow night, 10 o'clock.
Happy belated birthday, girl! Because I didn't get to say happy birthday. I seen all the posts and shit. I'm late, and I just want to say personally.
Yeah, she gonna be
on the Miss Pat show.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see her say something about that on the thing. Because I be in the hospital so much, I be kind of on the book.
Yeah. Shout out to Jamie J. Shout out to our
Jamie J and the homegirl Coco too.
Yeah, and Coco. Yeah,
Coco Simone. She's another female comic. But Jamie J, my sister doing big things. Y'all check her out tomorrow night. BET, 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Hey man.
Wow, cool. That's banger juice.
That's banger juice. Hey, he funny as hell. But no, I had to make sure we say that because I almost forgot.
I was going. She said she had it. go throw it out there.
Oh, it popped in my head. I wasn't gonna forget it. And if it pop up again, shit, pop up. Throw it up there.
That was the first thing I said when we came in.
Like, sis, when she texted me this morning, I'm like, hell yeah, I was geek.
Yeah.
So she on BET.
Yep.
What's she doing on BET?
She's gonna Miss Pat. That Miss
She
Pat
doing
show.
Miss Pat settles it.
Yeah.
Oh, so BET.
She gonna be on a little court, one of those. Yeah, her and Coco going at it on there, so it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be live.
Damn, Sam, get your wristband.
Oh yeah, Chris came through for us. We warming it up.
Somebody just told Chris, please don't tag me.
I've been so busy. I've been meaning to fuck with him on them stickers and the other shit because I got a thing I made up a long time ago that I wanted to get.
We don't care about you. If Chris tagged you, he tagged you. So what? Now.
Well, we ain't gonna tag your ass.
Motherfucker.
So what's the wristbands y'all talking about? That's right there.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah. These right here. He said you gotta get you one.
Okay. I mean, I'm a homophobe, so I'm gonna try to stay off the rainbow. I said gray.
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, dog.
Don't be getting mad because Chris tagged you in something. How many times you tag somebody?
What's up, sis? Debbie J.
What up, sis?
Appreciate the wristband, Chris. For sure.
Superstar in the building.
I gotta catch up with him. My life is so hectic. I just ain't had time to catch up with y'all and do what I've been needing to do. But you know, when my daddy after he get out of rehab, I'm gonna send he going to Florida to live with my sister. So my life gonna free up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I've been riding this wave for years now, every day. So now she tagging in. So she gonna take him on this final stretch. So I'll be able to reach out and do some more things. I've been kind of reaching out to some of the people we had on the podcast and trying to make some moves and shit. Because I ain't called nobody and did nothing because I've been tied up and I don't like to half-ass nothing. You know what I mean? He's my biggest priority right now. You know what I'm saying? I deal with everything else later. You know what I'm saying?
That's big facts. Big facts.
So since we gonna throw a little twist in it.
Wait a minute, so yeah, I got a question for y'all. It's me and Motivational Monday.
Okay, it's gonna be
it's gonna be the women questions.
Why you ain't?
Women questions.
I was about to say why you ain't open the car door. Why you ain't open the car door? What you do when your man open the car door?
That's a good one.
All right, so I'm looking at it. She ready. I'm like,
give her ammo. You load up the Glock for her.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it out the way. I'm trying to get it out the way.
Why is it that men don't do that though?
Because you got legs and feet and hands.
Because most niggas got remotes.
Yeah.
I still do it.
I walk around, open the door. She take too long. Let's close it back.
Sometimes your woman might walk too fast and be at that door
might not
before
be
you.
ready to get out.
Oh, you know, I
If your woman walks fast, if your woman
Oh.
walk too fast and be at that car before you, that means hurry up and get on to your door and unlock it real
I don't
quick.
give a damn. I was like, don't you dare open that door. And I opened it.
What about this? What about when
It's
your
cold.
woman
I
in
just
front
had
of
it.
you
Sorry,
and you're going to a
warm.
building
Start this motherfucker.
and y'all going into a little place, you know what I mean, of y'all going to kick it out somewhere, and you get to the door, she get to the door before you. Sometimes she don't even wait. She opening that door herself.
It's cold. It's raining.
You know what I mean? Like
I
where she know that she gonna wait, that you gonna open the door, but she's impatient. She's opening that first. If she need to sit down, you know what I mean?
Like
Like
the elements.
Because we
also be get out the elements when this time of the year. Motherfucker like shit.
I'm gonna be real with you.
I don't
Me
even
being
have
a
that
woman,
problem.
he talking about me because I will open the door for him.
Yeah.
Because I'm not I'm not taking my time walking. And it's freezing, it's snowing if I'm going somewhere, and it's raining, I'm up out of here.
If it's raining, go ahead, run
I'm
yourself
gonna hurry
in.
up and walk. I'm a fast walker, so you gotta catch up.
Or I'll be the one to drop you off in front of the door. And then
No,
I'll park.
Yeah, I ain't doing that either. I'm gonna walk in with you, but just let me
Gotcha.
open the door. When you get to the door before me, stand there. Let me open it up. You know what I mean? Don't just
like I was about to say.
That's a little more. That's above my pay grade.
I'm not doing it.
She like what? You was about to say what? You ain't open the door. I'm like,
I'm gonna open it for you, baby. Don't
use
worry
your
about it.
hands right now. God's blessing.
Well, shit, come on with these questions. You know what I'm talking about?
What you got for us? Here we go.
Strap up.
Dre, don't because he gotta have his door open, run, then start the car.
Are you talking about? All right, Jay.
Too short.
I got a new whip.
Hey, she's scared.
Nah, this what happened, right? I had an old whip, and I didn't know what was wrong with it.
Oh,
I had an
stupid.
old whip.
Oh, you stupid.
I did. It was old. So it wouldn't start regular. And then one day I got angry and I just slammed the door and that mother said, it started right up when I slammed the door and they saw it. They got it on video. So I slammed the door, it started right up. So from that day on, I put the key in, turned it, slammed the door, and that mother came right on. But it's gone now. But I got a new whip, Jamie.
It's a nice one too.
Yep. Dre Flintstone. Dad, you call him. Oh, you going hard.
Dre
Hey, bro, she
Flintstone.
is sparking on you,
going,
bro.
She's sparking, ain't it?
Hey,
You know, little heavy head ass. She's sparking.
Hey, and she called you Scooter.
Yeah, look at her. That's all her pictures like this. That picture on us.
Oh, damn.
She like, don't. She said, Drake. I love you, sis.
Why you said why yo?
I love you.
She do it. I'm looking for that question.
She's for real.
Hey, she do. Hey, I ain't never paid no attention, but she do.
What's up with my boy Mike Lee? I see you out here in these streets, boy. What's happening?
What do men really need but don't ask for?
Shut the fuck up. Say, no, I'm just kidding.
What do men need but really don't ask for?
A little bit of peace, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let me see.
Consideration.
Accountability.
Because women don't get caught up in their own selves and shit. And as men, we don't get considered a lot in day-to-day shit. So sometimes we want the consideration and we kind of walk around a bitter beer face because a motherfucker don't consider you when they moving and shaking because you ain't complaining. You ain't getting no attention. Like some motherfuckers say a squeaky wheel get the lube. So if you ain't talking shit, a motherfucker might ignore you. You know what I'm saying? And even though the motherfucker know you going through some shit, you know what I'm saying? Since you ain't complaining, I'm just gonna go here with shit. All right, shit good. And don't never take the time to consider, you know what I'm saying? And a motherfucker just dealing with some shit and managing and really need a little patience and consideration and maybe even a little attention.
Yep.
You know what I mean? To try to bring a motherfucker out of the funk. Because we get caught up in the funk sometimes and only sometimes when motherfucker get us out is our significant others. You know what I'm saying? For real, but sometimes they don't recognize the power they have. They see you in the funk and just leave you over that motherfucker because they don't want to be bothered. They don't want to, you know what I mean? They see the stank on your face and don't want to interact with it when they might be the only life preserver nigga got.
I'm gonna say accountability because you know what I mean. A lot of us don't stand up, don't be held accountable for things that are actions, and vice versa. Sometimes some women don't be held accountable a lot. I think it's like an unwritten rule that we don't speak on it, but we know for a fact that you was wrong, motherfucker. And some of us might say something about it. Some of them might have an open relationship where they can't speak up, but I say accountability, man.
Men be killing me. They just want to tell them motherfucker they wrong. Anyway.
See how motherfuckers don't want to
right,
be right? You proved my point.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
You on suspension. one day today you been suspended.
I'm just saying, man.
No, but sound like Sam said, you want recognition. You just want to be recognized for something. Like I know everything ain't always bad, but we be looking for everybody in here can congratulate you, recognize you, but when your woman do it, it hit different. But if you ain't getting that at home, you need to find another home.
Find another home.
If your woman, if y'all ain't giving each other for real recognition and props, and it's just always colliding, always don't say nothing. Pay attention to us. Like We got feelings too. Pay attention. Y'all want us to pay attention. You pay attention.
I'm not a good cheerleader.
Men need uplifted, but don't ask for it. But if a woman already saying that, why should we ask?
That's just her. All women don't know to do it.
I know, don't know to do it. And that's sad. That's why I said
that.
That's
about all of us. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said some shit that I might be incapable of doing. I've seen OD do stuff that I might be incapable of doing. Kev the same way, but I might do some shit that y'all might be incapable of doing. We all got our own individual ups and downs and what we good and bad at. You know what I mean? And we got to get the same grace to the women in our lives. So for me, it'd be more like trying to be patient and understand it, because everybody got baggage, and everybody. I mean, I don't know too many people that grew up with healthy motherfucking examples. If it wasn't, they grandparents, but you can't try to be your grandparents. That shit ain't even realistic.
But then we didn't even see what they went through.
Right, exactly. When they was young, we meet them when they 60, 70 years old, and we think we know what the fuck shit is. We don't know what it was like when they was 30 and 20. When they was struggling, when the grandpa would leave and go over another motherfucking house and disappear for weekends at a time because he was tired of her shit, and they went through that shit. But now when you around, all you see is the final years, how shit was, how sweet it was. Why not? What's your name then?
What?
I can't allow to say OD. I ain't allowed to say OD. I'm on punishment.
Man.
Okay, David.
Because he just said, I was being quiet talking shit.
Your marker laugh.
Y'all know I see. Goddamn. So listen, this is what I was about to say. I'm joking with him. I'm saying don't say because I'm like, it's stuff that OD, it's shit that else I can't take. But anyway, go ahead.
Nah, we waiting on another question.
Cause Sam has.
Yeah. What the disclaimer at? Did we hear the disclaimer? I missed that early on or something. Did y'all do it already?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I ain't want no smoke. No. I was just saying though that we all got our ups and downs, and we just got to be grace to our significant others. If we chose them for a reason. You know what I mean? That that 20% be some bullshit sometimes. Like if this is an 80-20 split between what you like and what you got to tolerate, sometimes that 20% be a motherfucker. And you got to learn how to manage that 20% more efficiently than than that 80, because 80 is just natural. You know what I mean?
What's the 20% though, Sam?
20% be like ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody 100% like everything.
That extra effort.
That everything is perfect. You're gonna be 20% about a motherfucker that you might not like. You love them, but just because you love a motherfucker don't mean you like every goddamn thing about them. You know what I'm saying? So might be certain little things that's like dirt under your fingernails that you never really talk about because you accept that shit. That's just who your man is who your woman is. You accept that shit. You appreciate so much about a motherfucker. You ain't gonna microanalyze them and act like they gotta be held to a certain type of standard because that 20% is irritating as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, but the 80% is what got you here. You know what I mean? Like we focus on the 80%, but sometimes that 20% causes separation because we ain't being fair. You know what I mean? Like if motherfuckers 80% of what you want, you gotta learn how to suck some of this shit up, Buttercup, and learn how to work around this shit and work on yourself. Maybe you have no ass nigga moment. Maybe you insecure. Maybe she going through some daddy issues when you dealing with her a certain type of way because her daddy or something wasn't around. So she flare up when you do a certain type of thing. And you got to learn how to manage that from the man perspective because she ain't never been handled by a man. All she's ever been handled by is women and other things. So when a man that she loves and appreciates starts handling her and she starts rebelling and getting a certain type of way, you got to stand in your man listen like, yeah, but you want to suck this shit up because this is part of I'm all of these things. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just one part of your life. I'm just not all the trips and the gifts and the special occasions and the selfies and all the other shit. Sometimes I'm a corrector. And like you said, accountability. Some women don't like to be corrected. You know what I mean? It hurts their feelings, and they get into and then they get into them emotions, and then we get drugged into that shit. Sometimes it get messy, but sometimes that's a necessary rodeo. You got to ride with them. You know what I mean? Because you got to allow them to feel what they feel. You can't tell them they ain't allowed to feel whatever they feel with what you do. You just got to be man enough to sit back and let her go through her emotions and be there when she done. I didn't do it. I'm sorry.
It's how you try to correct her, right?
You learn
You
that
can't
though.
be aggressive.
Right, you got to learn
You
that
can't
though.
be aggressive.
And it's
though.
communication, but the communication got to be there where when somebody, when you recognize the correction, and like it'd be a friction moment. Like I had it with my wife. It'd be a friction moment. You know what I mean? And then we separate, and we both know the shit was kind of. My intentions were pure, but I ruffled her the wrong fucking way.
That awkward silence.
You know what I'm saying? So we separate, and then she might be able to come back and say, well, look, I don't like the way you delivered that shit. I hear what you said, but you said that shit fucked up. You need to work on your delivery. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, you right. And sometimes I'm like, sometimes you need to toughen the fuck up. You too soft. You know what I mean? Like, and we got to find a happy medium of understanding, because if my intentions are pure and you know I genuinely love you, but I'm a rough nigga, I ain't never handled nobody really softly. But I'm trying my best to really coddle you and keep you a certain type of way. But I got claws and I got blisters. You know what I'm saying? I got calluses on my hand. So I ain't the motherfucker that, you know, I'm rough. You know what I mean? Even though I'm trying my best to try to be as, my wife called me a porcupine.
What you say? I draw a line with any motherfucker on this earth.
Anything to walk this planet. You know what I'm saying? Anything to walk this planet. I mean, but I think as a man, we all got to have that, because we can show our sons and then show our wives, like, you know what I mean? Like, as a man, we got to stand for certain shit and be like, you know what, baby, I love you, but I got to stand on this business. You know, we'll stand on business, but sometimes we won't stand up for our ladies, because we worried about the effects. And it's like, nah, she need a man to stand up to her now and again, to be like, you know what? I heard you. I ain't taking nothing away from what you said. We don't change shit under the sun. I'm still where I'm at. I'm still gonna do this shit. But I respect and I hear your perspective. Now we agree to disagree and move forward. I ain't trying to change you. I ain't trying to make you feel like I feel or make you do nothing I'm saying. But in the same regard, it's got to be the same reciprocity, where it ain't giving in my direction, where I'm sure you trying to change me too much and turn me into a buttercup, when I ain't never been able to do that shit. Like, I wasn't raised in that type of environment. Like, that shit don't even fathom to me. You know what I mean? Like, I see certain niggas handle people gently, and I be like kind of jealous, because I don't know how to do that shit. Motherfuckers do that shit naturally. I be like, that ain't me.
I'm kind of learning that now.
You got to know how to do that, only for the simple fact that's how you gonna be able to keep the tension from being one way and you feeling that certain type of way whenever time this certain situation might flare up. You know what I mean? You have to know how to. You gotta know how to handle them.
Right, learn,
you know what I mean?
And it's a learned experience. You know what I mean? Like, you learn that over. I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to manhandle a motherfucker. I don't want to do this, but I ain't practiced a lot. I wasn't playing house. I wasn't out here laying up with motherfuckers and selling motherfuckers dreams and acting like I wanted to be warm and fuzzy and all that other shit. I wasn't doing none of that shit. So I went straight from being a single nigga to a married nigga. No in between. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, okay, I love you and I'm going to do everything I can to make this shit work. But I don't know exactly everything I'm doing like perfectly. You know what I'm saying? I got an ideal of how to manage. I know how to, you know, keep women cool from a distance, but every day, all day for the rest of my life. That's like, a different
Johnny J said.
That's a different type.
You can't be aggressive.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
ain't nobody gonna hear what you gotta say, and that go for the women too, though.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? The women, when you say it to the woman, you gotta not say it, not be so aggressive, and she has to receive it and don't be aggressive with her response.
Man, I could sit here and keep my tone a certain type of way and just say the things I say, and I'll still be depicted as being aggressive because I'm confident. I feel what I feel. And I say what I say.
Now you could.
And I'm not being aggressive, but I'm not being a bitch either. I stand on what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I don't have to raise my voice or curse or do nothing, but yet I can still come off as aggressive because I stand and I say my shit with a period, and I don't whisper, and I look a motherfucker in the face. You know what I mean? Like, so sometimes that just alone can come off a certain type of way. So it's learning your mate and being able to. Each other got to be willing to have grace to understand that this motherfucker love me, but he an asshole.
Right. You have to learn.
You know, he a real live asshole. And my wife tell me that all the time, like, you an asshole. I be like.
So can I ask y'all a question though? With y'all being men, like being in relationships and stuff, do y'all feel that y'all learned a woman after a certain amount of years, or was it just multiple different things within those years where you was like, damn, What? Like that's something new.
Me, I was a sponge. So, you know what I mean? When I'm getting to know you, I'm a sponge. So I'm soaking everything up. You know what I mean? Your reaction, your you know what I mean, your action, what you do, I'm serving everything. So now, you know what I mean, and if I see we done came across this same situation again or something similar, I'm paying my attention bill and I'm seeing like, oh, okay, this is how you act when it comes to these certain little situations. So I gotta handle it a different way. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to adapt.
Right.
You know what I mean? If that makes any sense,
Yeah.
you gotta know how to adapt to any situation. Just don't be coming there just stuck and being in your own mind, like in your own way.
I didn't have moments I was in my way. I could truly say that. But as of just learning, you should always want to learn a woman, because that's how you ain't gonna truly ever understand her, because women are never to truly be understand.
But you know what buttons to push.
But at the same time, I want to know my woman. If I'm going to build something with somebody, I want to know the ins and outs. It's just like a business partner. If I'm gonna put my millions with your millions, I need to know everything about you, homie.
Mm-hmm.
You damn near gotta come live with me for a week just so I can see if we cool enough to really do this shit. But that's just real. Like, I want to get to know you. We gonna go through some wars. We gonna go through some battles. I will come out with some scars. You might too. But are we gonna stay in and keep that shit locked in? That's how you know a motherfucker. Your best friend is a dude who will be a nigga you done fought every damn battle with. We all got battle scars. We lost same friends. But damn. And what they say in a relationship, your best friend is usually the one you want to end up being with, right?
No.
I mean,
no, I think that's real.
With learning a woman, I don't think you go really learn everything about her, but it's the adventure of being there, adapting to what each other wants and each other needs. Because I really feel like sometimes we don't even know our full self. You know what I mean? So just to learn, we learning ourselves. You know what I mean? So to try to learn, what I learned through marriage is when you think you know them and you think you know everything about this person, and they slip and do something like that. I didn't know you roll like that. So I didn't really, this stuff they don't let us know that we can't pay attention to, because I didn't know certain things that she wrote that she would do. Like I talked to Kev about it. I was like, dang, I didn't even know that was in her. I knew, I learned, but
I had a situation.
But sometimes you learn them when you ain't with them.
I had a situation that I experienced through some of my friends earlier this week, and it's truly sad because she was out on Facebook cutting this motherfucker up too. Y'all probably seen it. It probably went past y'all timeline, but lo and behold, this individual been messing with this dude for some years, right? And didn't know that this motherfucker was a butterhead.
What?
Yeah, she happened to be cleaning up, folding some clothes up, and we get ready to wash them. And the dipper fell out the back pocket with a lighter. She like, what's this?
How can you know that?
Took a picture up. She ain't know because he motherfucker hid it. Can hide shit. You ain't around the motherfucker 24/7.
No way.
How do you get
39.
No way.
39, 25.
I'm sorry.
If he an undercover butthead.
So 86. Okay, so you didn't get to see it. Because like in the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, a motherfucker get high and you not know. You know what I mean? Like it was a real, you know what I mean? Like it was a transition before they all look like, everybody like Pookie. You got responsible for it. Motherfuckers, I knew some motherfuckers had jobs and was respected. Motherfuckers had families and they want to control their addiction. You know what I mean? Some motherfuckers can manage that shit. And it ain't always what you thinking when you see it. You think of butterheads. Like I know motherfuckers. I mean, it's a vice. Some people like cocaine. Some people like fentanyl. Some people like weed. Some people like liquor. Some people like sex. Some people like porn. Some people like
that is true.
You know what I mean? People like what they like, and sometimes they be excessive with it. But there's some people that know how to manage that shit. You know what I mean? And obviously, dude was managing that shit good enough for her not to really catch wind of it, and then her feelings got hurt when. Man, I didn't see nothing about what you're talking about.
He slipped up and left the shit in his back pocket, and she was synced that and went off like, this motherfucker a crackhead right now. I got to find out. So she ended up asking him about it, and he told her, oh, nah, that's the neighbors upstairs because they know he smoked. And he told me to hold that for him. And she was like, huh? Okay. So she did her homework, you know what I mean, while he was at work. And the dude upstairs said, no, that ain't mine. I got my own house. Why would I need to come to your house and do it? And then you know, he like, So when she confronted him, he said, yeah, I'm a butterhead. You didn't already kick me out.
What's up with my sis?
But she went over there like a G. I ain't gonna hold you. She went home like a G. She went and got her sister. And she told her sister about it. She ain't want to tell him, but you know when a female tell her sister, her big sister, you know what's going down.
It's going down.
She better come at you like a full force nigga. They gonna kick your ass. So the sister went over there strapped up like Rambo. Like he's sitting in the house kicking it. Hey man, get your shit and get up out of here, bro. I ain't trying to hear none of that. You doing too much, bro. My sister don't even know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it was real deal in the field.
Messy.
It was definitely
That's
messy.
the next question, real quick, because we at 10:04.
Oh, okay. What do men consider peace in a relationship?
I don't know. That's a hard question.
What is peace
Why
in
is
a
that so hard?
relationship?
I don't know.
Shit, do you know what peace is?
Man.
No, you got to know what it is.
Like,
Right,
if you don't
because how do you find, like, when we were just talking about getting to know a motherfucker, like, and we just admitted that you could be with a motherfucker for years and not truly know him, and it ain't because you don't know him, because we grown.
Mm-hmm.
You know, who you fell in love with might not be the same motherfucker 20 years later.
Right.
You know what I mean? And y'all can grow in it. Like you knew her, you knew enough about her, but you know, just because you can't take notes on a motherfucker and walk away and act like that shit gonna be relevant 5 years from now. So it's a constant evolution of just being present in a motherfucker life and being there with through the growth of one another. You know what I mean? Like, so it's never a time when you just know your motherfucking people. You see the trajectory of their growth. You know, you see the direction they kind of going, but nobody knows God's plan for each individual or where they gonna end up. You can love somebody and y'all grow apart.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't because they cheated on you or they neglected you or nothing. Like, y'all just came to a point like, you know what, this shit just ain't what it do. You know what I mean? And you ain't really happy, and I, you know what I mean? It's just we just going through the motions like old folks. Do we want to do that shit? This lady at the hospital talking shit about her husband retired, so she had to. They was both retired. She had to go back to work because she didn't want to sit at home with that nigga. I'm like, damn, would that be the way a motherfucker want to be looked at as in a relationship? Like, well, you're sitting at home alone with your old lady make you want to go get a job so you ain't got to listen to that shit. Like, do you really love that motherfucker? Do you really want to be around that motherfucker for real? Or y'all just going through the motions because y'all comfortable?
Man, you gotta be wanted in your home.
You know what I mean? Like, where you feel like we spend too much time together. You ain't got no job, I ain't got no job, and we just look at each other like, I don't even like you. I want to go back to work because sitting around here, I don't even want to talk to you for real. I don't even really like interacting with you. So why you married?
Yeah.
Why, you know, because old people used to stay together for just because. You know what I'm saying? And I that was always been one of my fears is I didn't want to be in a relationship just because. That's why I stayed single the way I did, because I didn't want to just do it just because I could. I know I can, but if everybody ain't enjoying the ride, what the fuck is we doing?
Right.
What makes a man feel disrespected?
Hold on, we ain't even got to the answer that one question.
We didn't know what peace. We couldn't define peace.
Yeah, we got to define peace.
What we about to define? Like, we can't even do peace. Y'all go ahead.
It's just the next one.
No, when
I
he said,
took it down. This just the next one.
I mean, when we said like, you gotta know what peace is for real. If you don't know what it is, how can it be? You know, something you don't even know what it is yet. Like that's why I went on to the next one, because pretty much we answered.
If you ain't got,
most definitely.
If you don't know yourself, right?
You don't know yourself.
And you don't know your significant other, and you ain't gonna never have peace or somewhat of some peace. So I'm gonna say you got to know yourself and know who you dealing with, and then that way your definition of peace is to each his own, because everybody's definition of peace is different.
Can we sum it up and say peace in a relationship is just understanding?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's just understanding. Just we each have a mutual level of understanding about the other motherfucker. Just to sum that shit up.
That's hard. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
what I say, everybody level of peace is different.
Right, exactly. You just understand
you know
your mate, your mate understand you, and y'all learn how to coexist, you know what I mean, without the friction, because nobody wants to smoke. I mean, we can, you know what I mean? Like that's no, we won't. So just
be honest. Communication is the key. You know.
You never know, because I work with homeless
That's the same
people,
thing
right?
I said. He just worded it the way I was trying. He found the words I couldn't find.
He said, "You ain't gonna take that from me."
I wasn't trying to make sure, because that's what I said. When I just listen to what you said, made me think like, well, okay, that can sum that up. It's just understanding.
Yeah, he found the words I couldn't find.
Same thing I said. He just said it more.
That's how you drop bars, and I can't. You find the words with the beat.
You made sure you came in. You ain't gonna take off my bill.
Nah, because no, it ain't even that. She just didn't know that I said the same thing, but he just found
it was funny how you said it. That's what I said.
I heard you.
I'm gonna give you 70-30, nigga. It wasn't 50-50, it was 70-30. He did the 70. I just nailed it down. You know what
I just say because we brothers, we give it 50-50.
Yes,
because it was you said it in a deep way, and he said it in a way that they understand. So,
right, but he did the hard work.
I love what he said. Yeah.
He did the hard work, and I just got. That's why I say, can I sum it up? It's just saying that. That's why I said I wasn't trying to
that shit.
Take it. Can we just sum it up and agree?
No, but that's what I got out of it. He said what he said, right? And I love what he said, and you summed it up.
That's where
I said.
That's when
you
it
come
really
to
comes to
right. But I think when he
say
said
it again.
coming from
peace is like, I know peace for me that I love is to keep other people out of my relationship, because this is not your relationship. Now you bringing your stuff over here because they might not understand like how you are, how strong and stern you are. They might not understand that's still your wife's piece, but another person that can't handle that go look like, I can't believe she's still there, because that ain't your piece. That's they stuff. And then people want to bring their stuff in your relationship. Then you start thinking like, why am I feeling like this? Because somebody done drop something and y'all like, they thoughts, their perspectives. Now you thinking about it and you ain't never thought about that.
Can I say this? And I starting up with my bro, right? I love you. That's my bro, right? But I ain't like when he was like, this shit that don't. You know what I'm saying? Because our shit is different.
I'm trying to be like saying.
Yeah, I'm on that. Look.
That's how
my motherfucking turtle half shit.
I be telling people to watch
I'm very protective of my husband too. Like, don't throw him up because you seen something that you wouldn't do. That ain't got shit to do with you. That got to do with us.
No, but I'm saying that's what
I took out of it.
But that's the wrong take, because what I was saying was, and I like to be clear when I speak, is that just because what he's doing, what he's able to take, what he's doing, I learned from that. Mm-hmm. I learned from watching other men do things that I'm incapable of doing, and I take something from that, and then I try to put it in my matrix and get some level of understanding for myself. Okay. I don't take nothing away just because it's something that I'm not capable of doing. Don't make it less than. Right. You know I'm a fucking nuclear scientist at a lot of shit, but it's other things I'm a goddamn kindergartner at. And y'all might be astrophysicists in what y'all departments, and where I see y'all managing and doing things, and just because I'm incapable of it don't mean today I'm incapable of it today. Doesn't mean I'm incapable. Right. You know what I mean? So I can't learn if I said I've never. If you learn through examples, you learn through experiences. If I ain't never seen that shit, like I said earlier, like a lot of people ain't seen healthy relationships. But when you grow older, you start seeing people maneuver and do their things. You take little tidbits of the stuff of how they manage each other, and be like, okay, how can I incorporate something similar? Because I want to be able to to handle a motherfucker differently. You know what I mean? Because I don't always want to. I know I'm not always right. They say a wise man knows that he don't know a lot of shit. You know what I mean? I know what I know, right? But I also know I don't know a whole lot more. So I'm willing to learn and watch other people do shit, and I don't put myself on no pedestal above anybody. I say I'm not better than anybody, but I'm as good as anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not above nobody, but ain't nobody above me either. You know what I'm saying? So we all are equal on this playing field.
I roll with the best of them.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right. You know what I mean? So.
Yep. So her signs, bro.
I'm telling you, they be loud. It's like the whole room. They be like, "Why I get quiet? Did the mic cut off?" No. I put up a sign, nigga. We be like billboard, like we in Vegas, right? We're the ones that look like, damn, nigga, like, woo. And then she got different colors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know, like, woo.
What's that other question you had up there?
That was the
what one thing? No, it was
it was about what would make you feel disrespected.
Instantly disrespected.
What would make a man feel disrespected?
Oh yeah, see y'all don't. Oh, Dre on it.
You're a professional.
Yeah, I done learned a lot. Not while I was in a relationship, but while I'm out of it. Like
sometimes you gotta step away from shit
to see that picture clearly.
I mean, because you're too close to shit.
You
step back.
You know how you go to the show and you sit and you got the option to sit right there in the front and pose to sit way back in the back. Well, when you're up front, you're thinking ain't nobody head in my way, but you don't even see the whole goddamn picture because your goofy ass in the front. Sit there in the back where you could just peep everything.
And that's how I approach being single.
You know what I mean?
I kept everybody at a distance so I can see. Because you get too close to a motherfucker and you start missing shit. You know what I mean? Motherfucker under you all the time, you miss shit. But if you keep a motherfucker away, you kind of can see enough to see it.
Bird's eye view.
Give you a little perspective to walk your way into a situation versus finding yourself in a situation.
Bird's eye view, man.
That's the question. That's the one y'all answer.
Yeah, that's the question.
Disrespectful.
What makes a man feel disrespectful?
Instantly.
Mm.
Disrespected. Did I put
from
I got it.
If his woman is flirting or with other people that just like a motherfucker who came around and she know him, she cool with him and all that shit, but she get to flirting or doing certain little shit in front of him, that's gonna make him feel disrespected instantly. I'm talking about instantly, like what this bitch doing? Like you showing that motherfucker too much love, hugs and all that shit. Like keep saying the motherfucking name 13, 14 times in an hour. Like man, if you don't knock it out,
and then doing this like he crazy.
Yeah, like
hitting you like I'm like you hit me, Sandy.
Now,
don't be with this.
If I did this, but if the shoe was on the other foot and the man was doing that to a female, it's gonna be World War III.
Don't turn it to Women's Wednesday.
I'm just saying though, it would be World War III.
But like
if he was showing her, if he was showing that same, doing that same shit she doing, you know what I mean? All on the motherfucking dick. What they say? Well, you was all on his dick.
Then they throw this at you.
You real friendly.
Yeah,
like, you real friendly.
But let the man do it.
This
fucking that bitch. I know something going on.
That happened.
I ain't stupid. Like,
that happened to me. We was in church, and she go get prayed for. Dude come, you know the lady. She going past everybody, touching them. He doing everybody touching them. Then he get to her. He did this.
To rub it on the back.
So my son was like, "Why you rubbing on the back?" I'm like, "What you talking about?" He kept doing it. So I walked up there like, what's going on? She's like, "I can't believe you did this in church." I don't care. We in church. That's where you get it the worst.
That's hard. That's hard, Letia. That's raw right there.
When his woman wants him to be more like another. Woo! That's what happened.
Immediately.
That's what happened. I can't help my scoop.
But how do you know that? Yeah, but how would you know
I told you. I told you.
That's raw though.
Yeah, but I gotta ask her. How would you know that?
I can answer that.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna read it again. When his woman wants him to be more like another man.
How would you know?
When she complaining
when she complaining about what one of her friends' man is doing for her. He took her.
Is that right?
Yeah, sometimes it happen like that. Or because she's learning, she got to see another man for her to want you to be like another one. So she watching somebody. So it's something that she's saying like it's 10:17. So what?
We good.
Yeah, because yeah, but it's
Right, yeah.
because you don't have stuff, and it's more material for real. Oh, they going on trips. When we going on a trip? Oh, her man taking her. That's the thing. Her man doing that. Why you ain't doing it?
Why we ain't going on date nights?
Right, why we ain't going on date
Why
nights?
we ain't doing this?
But y'all done had a whole conversation about saving. Y'all done had a whole conversation of what, like I said, bringing other people in your relationship. And then she starts seeing that person's man treat that woman like, ooh.
I got a question. I got a question for the women though too.
Can I say something about that? You women need to quit worrying about that because you don't know what they got going on under their roof.
Exactly.
Her home and might be choking her up and fucking her up and beating her up and all kind of shit.
Or she might be at home being verbally abusive.
Or she might be verbally abusive towards him or doing shit to him. You never know what they got going on at their house.
Yep,
right?
That's facts.
This is all I wanted to say about that. So for other people to pay attention to other people's relationships and think that they want that other than what they have, that means that they not healed within themselves. That means that they need to date themselves. That means that they need to be by themselves. You don't need to be in no fucking relationship, but go ahead.
Nah, but that's society though. That's how they got us. We go to this phone and we look and we scroll and we see other people's relationships. Damn, why we ain't doing this? Why we can't be like this? Why we this? Why we that?
I want to do that.
Yeah, baby, can we go here? No, like you said, no, we just had a conversation on we gotta say, we trying to do this.
It jump on you. Cause then you'll see a couple outside and she just rubbing on his shoulder and you like, man, she on her phone. Or she doing this. She ain't giving me no attention. But that's what they do. We're visual people. So it gotta be something that she see that she want that you can't do. So she's gonna try to probably elevate you to do what that man do. But like you said, he could be he like you said. It's real stuff. She'll probably be like, "Oh, why don't you ask for a raise?"
I know that. I'm saying, but it's
they do like that. Like, why don't you?
As a woman,
they start telling you, "Why don't you get another job?"
I had that.
But can I say
try to do this?
Me as a woman, I don't see
That's
no
what
other
happened to
man
me. I went
other
through
than
that.
my husband.
That's why I'm together now.
And I'm not trying to be funny. I don't see no other man other than my husband in his lifetime. I don't give a fuck who he is, what he got, what the fuck going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what people don't understand. Like when you have a person and that's your person, you don't give a fuck about the next person at all. So if that's not your person, you gonna care about him being the next person. Or you want the woman thinking like, I feel like I want him to be this person. Like nobody's gonna think like that other than a person that's not ready to be in a relationship. Be by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So build your money, get your money on your own. Like you feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I just wanted to say that because even like with me being with my husband, like I don't see no other men. Like I wouldn't give a fuck about none of that, who they are, what they got going on. Even when I wasn't with him, people will tell you, like my sister, everybody, I don't care. Like it's not that serious. Like I don't have that conversation. Like you get what I'm saying? But
you one of one though, so
I respect to the point where I don't nobody else exists. Like never.
So listen, let me say this before I forget it, because I'm gonna forget it. And it's a question I want to ask everybody that's sitting in the room. What's your take on people who go get advice and life matters from someone who's not even in that same situation?
That don't make sense.
No, man, I don't do that.
How could you be a married woman going to, you know what I mean, or a married man going to holler at your boys getting advice for them on your relationship shit, and they ain't even got what you got, first off. You know what I mean? Like, how you gonna get advice from them unless they been through what you done been through? But most of the times you talking to your homegirl on the phone or your homeboy on the phone, he giving you his 2 cents.
But men can talk to their boys, they got wives and girlfriends, and go through bullshit at their house, but tell the next man what the fuck he's supposed to do with his woman because his nigga complaining about what he went through with his woman, right? So the next motherfucker can make another person, vice versa, women and men can make another person feel that away because of because they got into it with their girl. They hollering at their boy married and everything, but he make it out like, they'll make it negative. But you really just venting to them. Sometimes people opinions don't matter when it comes to your relationship. But that's why you need to not tell people about your relationship.
I don't vent to people.
Goes back.
I don't vent to people for one. If I know you ain't shit. Excuse me, I'm being 100 because I got homeboys I know who cheated on their girl, done dirty, all that crap, right? And then I got homeboys who been with their girl for 20 years, and I don't go to people asking for advice if I know you ain't in that mind to give that advice. At that point, I go to people that's gonna teach me and I'm gonna learn from. I don't waste my time. I go to Dre because I know what he been through. Mm-hmm. I know how my boy walks and talks, how he moves. I talk to y'all because I see what y'all got. I can talk to Sam. Well, shit, I know the knowledge that he has. Yep. I'm not gonna go to somebody that I know is gonna waste your damn time. It's stupid.
And this is an issue too. I got on my girl nerves, and then she called Hosh and tell Hosh he got on my nerves today instead of telling me. If we're strong enough to talk, what did I do to you today? But we will go tell somebody else something first. We don't know that we did it or whatever went on in our house. And then whatever advice I get from Sam, that's what I'm going to use when I come back to talk to you. And whatever advice she got from her girl. If her girl like, shoot, girl, so I don't got to take that up. But it's what you bring in your house from other people. It's going to affect your relationship. I've been there.
They definitely do.
When I went to divorce, I called everybody. Y'all need to come down because I'm divorcing y'all too because y'all was all up in our business because she let you. I need all y'all at the court. Because if y'all wasn't around, we would have worked. And I told Kevin, if they weren't around, we'd have worked. This would have worked.
Yeah, but she listened to it.
But listen to it.
Had everybody else in their ear.
Because I know people that listen to what other people say, but their relationship ain't shit.
And most of them don't even got nobody.
But I think a lot of
can't keep
like,
or they single.
We spoke earlier about peace in a relationship, and we kind of I came up with the word of understanding, right? If you in a relationship and you have a tense moment with your significant other where you got on her nerves and you don't know it, you don't have understanding. Mm-hmm. I know every fucking time I ruffle my white feathers.
Yeah.
Every single fucking time. You know what I'm saying? So once I do that and I mark that as like, all right, I seen that. I took that subtle cue, even though it might not turn into nothing right that moment. I seen the body language change.
You know what buddies to put. That's what I said earlier.
I seen that. So now it's like, all right, I'm gonna back up and retract, give me some space so I can see what just happened, try to replay it in my mind, like what the fuck did I just do? Mm-hmm. And then approach that subject and don't leave that subject to not be addressed between me and you. I don't give a fuck who you talk to about it. I'm gonna talk to you because the relationship between two people, and we had a moment. Mm-hmm. I might only just come in and say some shit like, you know what, this weekend when I was frustrated, you was wondering why I was walking around with a scowl on my motherfucking face. I ain't appreciate the way you did this and this and this, and you was kind of nonchalant about this, and it had me frustrated, and that's why I was walking around this motherfucker like that, and I ain't had no other way to just express it. So I was just kind of distant and not really present because I didn't feel like you was present in my life. And then walk off. Mic drop. Because it ain't nothing to go back and forth about. I'm talking about my feelings, and because women want that ability to be able to talk to you and say what they feel and just in their sentence with a period, and we don't question them about their feelings. We don't try to make them validate their feelings. They want to just be heard about their feelings. As me and us think sometimes we don't command that same arena. When something really bothers us, to be like, you know what, I'm going to pick my moment because that situation it ruffled my feathers too because I was a part of that. You can't ruffle somebody's feathers without your shit. You kind of ruffle the wheel. So with that being said, it's like, all right, I want to address that from my perspective to say what had me frustrated or what had me kind of feeling a certain type of way, and you might have detected through my body language or a lack of communication or intimacy. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it was because I was feeling a certain type of way. I was in my feelings a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I was feeling alone on the island. You want to marry, sometimes you can find yourself on the island. Just, you know what I mean? The ring don't make a motherfucker just be there and present in your life when you need them sometimes. You know what I mean? And so we can leave our women on islands sometimes, and they kind of retract from us because they feel like we not present in what they going through, and we ain't listening and feeling what they and understanding why they acting the way they acting. And we ain't present for them, and it's a two-way street. So you know, when we talked about that piece earlier, it revolves all back to that understanding and being able to understand. Like if you truly want peace, you got to be willing to have those. Get peace with the feelings that you have before you present them to your significant other. Don't just get caught up in the moment and just want to express yourself because it's on your mind right now. You want to talk about it, and it's all it's too emotional. Walk away from that shit for a minute, swallow that shit, feel how you feel, and try to put that shit in some words, and then say that shit to yourself 5 or 6 times. And before you decide to go try to talk to a motherfucker about what you feel. And then try to get, because you want to be heard. You don't want to be felt.
Throw that shit in the pot.
You don't want to be felt, because if you're talking with emotion, sometimes you be felt. You say, I want you to hear me. I'm crying out to you in my own little special way in these little moments when I talk about, well, this made me feel frustrated. This made me feel a little on the insecure side. I wasn't comfortable when you did X, Y, Z. This made me feel a certain type of way. I want to be able to have that type of comfort to say that shit and not have to. Well, but you and then you and then no, I don't want none of that shit. I want to be able to say that shit like I try to create an arena for somebody to say that shit to me, because I want the same shit that I'm willing to take. Reciprocity is what it all be about when it comes to that shit, and it comes and that defines what I look like as peace. Because peace don't always be peaceful.
I love you, Sam.
Damn, Sam, where it's at?
My dog.
But we got to get up. Hey, we got to get out of here. But
fellas,
read that comment right there.
A good man is displayed through his woman's happiness, confidence, and grace. So that's how you know the difference between real and fake.
That's a whole podcast. I can't even say that.
Damn, Sam.
And damn Alethea.
Because that right there ain't necessarily true.
I mean, yeah, but
because a woman's happiness, it ain't got nothing to do with a person's happiness.
A chest on. So I see a big man with that fake mean mug. I got a big man. Smash. Still up on the block getting more cheddar cheese. Getting more money than that. Load the rest of these. Yeah. True accolades and academics. Rough, rugged, wild boy from start to finish. Don't finish with all my 10 toes. Put my heel down, cap, muscle slow, taking over the industry and never industry. Rearranging the game, how right with the freedom of speech. I got a right hand is daily, but they left in a big man. Cause I'm counting money pools, got me standing on top of stove. Top with the fumes, going straight to my nose. See what to do, they made a bigger problem industries. I let them know that I'm right now with the speech. Everybody got a hand out on Turkey Day, but I'm truly thankful. I'm getting bags in a major way. I get honey after honey, the big face, big money, the big race. The lost in the sauce misplaced. The guys still don't know how to get it. A grand raid through the tri-state. My area is better than the veterans with the medicine. They talking like, who can do it better than him? I'm on the block getting big cash, serving dog food, heroin money, grown trees, cause I'm on the block still selling mass weed. It's King David in the building, let her know my name. I get big chips on the block. Where you hang?
I like that. If you don't understand me, ain't no need for us to be together. Oh, there go Mama.
Check my boy Dre out on Mama. Coming out. Well, that coming out soon, ain't it?
Yeah, coming out soon.
Coming out soon. So definitely check him out, man. My man doing big things. Y'all better watch out, bro. Clearing the stage, bro. Bam. My man doing a what?
Special, man. It's crazy.
Special, boy.
To do a special. It was like, do your one there. And the lady that talked to me, she was just like, go in there and tell your truth. and make it funny.
I get to load the other one in there.
And
We got the Jimmy J show, December 20th, tour drive. Come support, help a family, bring them a Christmas, bring them a holiday. You know what I'm saying? Definitely make sure we get y'all come out and check us out on that one. It's Scott Mallory from Dayton in there, P. Dot the Godson, me, you know, the one and only Dre Holland right there, and Jimmy J.
That's this Saturday, the 6th.
Yes, sir.
I got a big man.
The doors open at. She took it down. I think the doors are. We'll do it.
You got the flyer.
Wrap
it up there.
Hey, we get ready to get up out of here though. But as always, we want you to like, share, subscribe, do it again and again and again.
You heard it.
This is Men's Motivational Monday. Y'all check out the women who be wilding out on Wednesdays. This Wednesday, they took a Wednesday off because it was the holidays. But
now they
back.
got some stuff
It was
to
in
talk
the kitchen.
about.
That was in the kitchen. Now they gonna cook it up Wednesday.
Yeah,
they gonna cook it up Wednesday for us. So it's going down.
I might come sit right there.
Hey, you can sit out here. I'm not. I'm gonna sit on the wall.
Chris, thank you again. Worldwide is in the building. You better know it. We out here. You know what I'm talking about? We out here. We get your stickers, man. Go get you some.
Are they weatherproof? You can put them on cars and stuff like that.
Yeah, everywhere.
Okay,
Yep, they got the weatherproof ones too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
was those air fresh?
Busy one. You know what I mean? Kim.
Those air fresh.
Let's talk about it Fridays, man. We out of here, Men's Monday.
Peace.
So I see a big man with a fake mean mug. I got a big man, smash, still up on the block getting more cheddar cheese, getting more money than that, load the rest of these. Yeah, true accolades and academics, rough, rugged, wild boy from start to finish. Don't finish with all my 10 toes, put my heel down, cap, muscle slow, taking over the industry and never industry, rearranging the game, how right with the freedom of speech. I got a right hand, it's daily, but they left in a big man, cause I'm counting money pools, got me standing on top of stove, top with the fumes, going straight to my nose, see what to do, they made a bigger problem industries, I let them know that I'm right now with the speech, everybody got a hand out on Turkey Day, but I'm truly thankful, I'm getting bags in a major way, I get honey after honey, the big face, big money, the big race, the lost in the sauce misplaced, the guys still don't know how to get it, a grand rate through the tri-state, my area is better than the veterans with the medicine, they talking like who can do it better than him, I'm on the block getting big cash, serving dog food, heroin money, grown trees,